your girl, Shantay Denise, and I am back, y'all, with another story time. So this time I thought I'd give y'all something a little spicy, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can see the other side, I guess, the adolescent side of me. Because I told y'all in the first video, I used to be a hoodlum, right? So I'm gonna get into the first time I went to jail. Whoa, I know some people been living their life and they never seen jail before, and kudos. Kudos, because as soon as I turned 18, as soon as I was legal, y'all, and we're gonna get into that, okay? So story time today is when I first went to jail, okay? But before we get any further into the story time, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, leave me a comment. I know y'all ain't probably been in jail, but shit, let me know if y'all empathize with me. Let me know what y'all would do if y'all was in that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? How would y'all feel? But we gonna get into that. And make sure y'all subscribe, because y'all watching these videos and y'all ain't subscribing. I am new to this. I am building, so come on, build with me. Unless you just want to sit back in the shadows. I don't know what y'all got going on, but do you? Whatever makes you comfortable, you know, eventually you'll join the family. I'm going to continue to give you content, okay? So at least stick around. So, first time I went to jail, y'all, I was 18. And it wasn't my fault, but it kind of was my fault. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all have ever been in a situation like that, but let's get into these vibes, okay? Okay. So, it all happened because me, my brother, somebody he was talking to, don't even remember her name, because if anybody know my brother, they know my brother. And that's just all that needs to be said. And I had like a little friend or whatever on the side. Me and my friend in the back seat, we chilling, we laid up. I'm 18 at the time, so I was a little fast or whatnot. And so my brother driving. He driving, his little friend in the front seat. We driving, we smoking, y'all, because that's what kids do. I mean, that's what most of us did anyways. We would smoke a little herb or whatever, drive. We were going out of time, so we were on the freeway. So we were just driving, smoking, chilling. Okay, so where we were headed maybe was like 2 hours from where we actually was living. So maybe like an hour into the drive. You know, we chilling. Yo, we done smoked. Maybe like so many blunts by this time, because you know them young lungs, they like to smoke. I can't smoke like that no more, because as y'all can hear now, I can barely breathe, man. I done had COVID twice. I'm a motherfucking survivor. Anywho, so since I've had COVID twice, I be so short of breath, y'all. So work with a sister. That's all it be. And then my allergies. So if y'all hear me, it's allergies and I'm a fucking COVID. Got me. Yeah, and then I'm getting older. So, you know, work with it. Anywho, so we on the freeway. We smoking or whatever. Like getting into the vibes. You know, excited about the weekend. We got plans. Because, you know, I'm with my boo. My brother with his little boo or whatnot. So we vibing. We got plans to go chill. We getting lit. Okay, so I'm going to say about an hour and 15 into the drive. My brother speeding like a motherfucker. I ain't even pay attention to how fast he was going, because we adolescents. And shit like that don't matter. We smoking weeds. We getting lit. So it don't matter. We got plans. So that is the only thing that's on our mind. Okay, so I'm in the back seat. I'm high as hell. So by this time, I'm halfway asleep. Okay? And so all I remember is like, my brother like, damn. And I'm like, nigga, what? You know, because when they say damn, it's never good. Especially when they're driving. So I'm like, what does damn mean? And so by this time, I'm looking behind me. I see the sirens. And I'm like, I'm nervous. I ain't never went to jail before. I don't know what it looked like. I don't know what it feel like. Okay, so I'm chilling. Well, at least I don't know what's going on. So my brother driving. Okay, police comes up to the window. What do you say? License, registration, all that good shit. You know what you're supposed to have when you're driving. Okay, so I had what I needed for my vehicle. I had the registrations, and I'm pretty sure I had insurance. But the driver didn't have no license. Okay. Because I didn't think of that. Because who thinks about things like that when, you just lit, riding, getting high? You don't think about who got what. At least at that age, I didn't think about it. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. As long as I wasn't driving, I didn't give a fuck. But that was the wrong way to look at it. So, we get pulled over. This guy ain't got no goddamn driver's license. So, by this point, they want to search the car because we smoking weed. So, of course, I'm sure they smell the weed by this time. So, they find the weed. They search the car. They find the weed. And it was like maybe a little quarter sack. I don't know, because I don't smoke street weed like that no more. I work at a dispensary, so I smoke my shit by the grams. So I can't even think about what we had at that. Maybe a quarter. I don't know. We're going to go with a quarter because we was blowing. Okay, so we was smoking. Pulled over. Police don't search the car. They find the weed. Okay, so I'm nervous because it's my car. I mean, it was all of our weed. We all had some tribute to this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to go about the situation. So my brother going to jail anyway. So and I'm sure he had a warrant too, y'all. Because my brother, he a hoodlum for real. And he still is. So, but whatever. That is, it is what it is. Do you live your life? But I ain't. I've learned my lesson. And so they handcuffing him, and so they're asking, who do we belongs to? And I'm like, well, fuck, it's my car, so I guess it's my weed. I don't know no better. I've never been in this type of situation before, so I really don't know how to move and go about things. So excuse me. Okay, so it's my weed. So I go to jail. They put me in handcuffs. So the police asking me questions, trying to see if the weed is my brother's and not mine. They want me to try to say, I don't know. Y'all know how the police is or whatever. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's my vehicle. So I took the rap. I mean, I feel like that was the legit thing to do. It was my first offense. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what jail looked like. Like I said, I didn't even know what it felt like. But I do know the people that were there were younger than us. So they wasn't even eligible to go to jail any fucking way. So anyway, so they're putting me in handcuffs. I'm crying and shit. Like, my brother, you okay? I'm sorry. Y'all know how big brothers are once they fuck up. So he apologizing. I'm mad than a motherfucker, y'all. I'm crying. I'm scared. I don't know how to feel because I ain't never been in this type of situation. Police feel sorry for me because I'm so little and they're like, trying to be fragile and be all nice, but they was nice to me. That was one thing. They was never rude. They were always so sweet to me because, I was little. I was scared as fuck. I'm crying and shit. I ain't never been to jail before. I mean, and then it's weed. So it wasn't like a fucking felony or nothing. I wasn't going to like the big house, but fuck, I was still going to jail. So we in a whole nother county. We on a freeway, so I don't even know where the fuck we were. So we're not even going to jail where we live. We're going to jail in a whole nother county, y'all. And one of those little small towns because I'm from the country. So y'all know these little highway patrols will take you to these other counties or whatever the fuck they want to do. So they took us to this little jail place. It was so little, y'all. It was so small. And so we get there and they do the whole process of checking me in. They take my fingerprints. I'm crying because I'm scared. I've never been to jail. You only see jail on movies. And then on movies, they make it look so scary and so rough or whatever the case may be. So I'm sitting there, I'm crying and shit. But it's so small. I'm over here on this side. They got my bro over here on that side. And I can still hear him apologizing. And he's sorry and all this other stuff. But by this time, it's too late, bro. I'm already arrested. They already taken my fingerprints, mug shots and shit. Like, wow, this was one hell of an experience, y'all. And so they're getting my mug shots, and I'm just a crying away. And they feel so sorry for me, y'all. And shit, I felt sorry for myself. Shit, because my brother had me fucked up. Because, nigga, why come you ain't tell me you ain't had no license? But I should have known you ain't had one. But that's not my fault. But that's cool. I get checked in. Luckily, it was my first offense, y'all. So I got OR'd out. But the only thing about that, y'all, we went to jail on a motherfucking Friday. Anybody that knows, you go to jail on Friday, you ain't getting out until Monday, because who gonna get you out on the weekend? No judges in the courthouse to get you out and tell you about your charges and tell you what you gonna pay them. So now you have to sit and wait for this man to come to work on Monday and let you out of jail. And so that's what I had to do. And that's what I did. My first time in jail was, I'm going to say not the worst, y'all. I don't want y'all to think I've been in jail 1,000 times. But look, we adults. And shit happens. Life happens. And when I tell y'all I had a rough upbringing, my past is not as pretty as me, respectfully. And I said that already. So when I say that, just know for real, like, it's been real, and this is just the beginning. My first time going to jail was definitely over some weed. It was something real minor, but it was still, shit, a bitch still went to jail. I still had to take that mugshot. I still had to sleep on that little cot thing with like this little wool covered stuff with these orange jumpsuits, and that shit is real, y'all. So when they put me in an orange jumpsuit, they took all my clothes, and they do be searching you, they frisk you, and they want to make sure you ain't hiding none of your good stuff. So yeah, they search you and put you in those damn orange things, and they give you like a little shit, I don't know, like a little mattress thing with like a wool ass cover that is so fucking uncomfortable, y'all. But oh my god, the food, yo, the food was so horrible. Like, it was the worst. The toilet was like right there, and then there's other people there too. So y'all know when y'all get booked in that little booking cell, I think that's all they had. I really don't even know if they had any other places to put us, because it was so small, and the county was a small town. So everybody that was booked in was in this cell, women, and then of course the men on the other side. So it was so cluttered. And did everybody want to know about me? Because y'all, I was cute, yo. I mean, back in my day, I'm still cute, but you know, the young. Yeah, so all them women want to be in my business, want to know what I did, because I shouldn't be in jail, girl. I was cute, and look, cute girls don't belong in jail. So they telling me I need to get my life together. Jail is not where I want to be, and I don't fucking agree. I don't want to go to jail. I don't like jail, and I don't never want nobody else to have to experience that. But I can't even say, because life happens. Like I said, you never know what life is going to bring. Just like I didn't. So my ass ended up in jail at 18 because my brother did not have license, and he's speeding on a motherfucking freeway while we smoking weed. Like, that don't even make no sense. Now that I think about it, because I'm old as hell, and you know, I don't know how to go to jail already and do the time behind the shit. That really was a little reckless, and we was being reckless, but who wasn't as a child? I mean, I'm sure some of y'all wasn't as reckless as some of us was, but you know, that's life. I had a fun-filled, sometimes it wasn't that fun, but we gonna get into that, y'all. When I say I have story time, just I have story time for y'all. So yeah, we in jail the whole weekend. The whole Friday, Saturday, motherfucking Sunday. Monday comes around. Finally, it's Monday. I get to go to court and see this judge. And seeing how it is my first time going to jail, I get OR'd out. So that means, bitch, I don't have to pay y'all nothing. Slap me on my wrist. Bad girl, don't do this shit again. Okay, I won't do it ever again. Okay, so I get out of jail My brother don't. He don't get out of jail because he had way more going on. He's older than me, so my brother, I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all we was in the streets, like our life, it was a little rough. So sometimes you had to do what you had to do to make it do what it do. But at the end of the day, I guess it was okay because I went with my brother. I didn't go by myself. So I guess if it was by myself the first time, it would have been a lot scarier. At least I had a little bit of comfort. I was mad at him, but, just hearing him and knowing he was there, and I felt a little bit comfort. I felt safe. So I guess that's a plus. But the fact that he the reason why I had to go. But y'all, let me know about the first time y'all went to jail, and if you've ever been in jail, or if you know somebody that's been in jail and you had to get their ass out of jail. Let me know how that went, because I'm telling y'all, when I say life happens, life always happens, and you gotta be ready. So let's just make smarter decisions. At this age, shit, I bet you I won't put myself in no dumbass situations like that again. But you live and you learn. And I feel like if I hadn't been in situations that I've been in as an adolescent, I probably wouldn't be as tough as I am now. And I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have today. So I guess that's a good thing. So as always, my peoples, keep your vibrations high. Y'all know the vibes. Love, peace, and happiness. Duh.